All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, today's theme, of course, is something that is so important to us as healers and coaches, especially once we've started the journey and we know that this is the space that we're meant to be in, this is the work that we're meant to do, and yet you'll notice, especially when we're getting started, now it could be at an initial phase or it could be at a later phase, but when we're in that interim phase, that really is when we have this moment of feeling like we're not moving ahead. Maybe we're not tapping into something that's bigger than us. And quite often we have this question in our minds. And the question, of course, is what is it that stops us? What is it that's stopping me? I know over the years I've had that experience many times, whether it was just starting the journey of getting my certifications, or later on whether it was taking what I knew and applying it in the work that I was doing, or eventually when it was about saying, okay, let me build a community, and it was more to do with building that community. And now, of course, in recent times it's more about growing that community, scaling or expanding that community. And just like me, I've seen this in the thinking, in the journey of my students, especially in our community, where this is a question, and not just here but even in other communities. I've noticed very often this is a question that we have for ourselves, which is, what is it that's stopping me? Like, why is it that I'm not taking those steps? Why am I not doing the things that I know that I can do, that I know that I should do, but somehow I'm not doing? So, especially as a healer and a coach, if this is something that you've been thinking about, let me just share with you a couple of thoughts. And while I've been away traveling for the last couple of days, I know for a while I had started this habit of sharing with you three learnings or three reflections. I will definitely get back to that as the week begins. But in the meantime, if I had to, summarize, here are three things that I know are probably what you're thinking or what you're telling yourself. One is that you know that if you had to become that version of you that you see out there, you'll probably lose the version of you that is today. I get it. I've been there too for a very long time. I kept holding myself back because I knew if I became this new version, then I wouldn't be able to be the older version of me. So that's the first thing to think of, which is, am I willing to let go of being the older version of me? The second thing, of course, is that, will I be safe when I become that newer version of me? And I know that this is something that we all juggle with, we all think about, because being the older version of me is safer. So when you're becoming this newer version of you, right, the question, of course, is, will you be safe? The truth, of course, is that yes, of course you will be, because you will sooner or later be able to create that safety net so that even though you're taking risks, you will still be safe. And the third thing, of course, and this is what makes all of this come together, which is when you're willing to let go, that really is when you tap into the field of miracles, the field of magic. So, especially as a healer and a coach, if you're right now thinking about this, I just want you to know that everything is taken care of. Just trust, just believe that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And so, with that, keep in mind, of course, that this is just the beginning, and you will most definitely, uh, you know, grow into that newer version of you, and take this as a sign. This is me wishing you all the very best. And as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I'll see you in the next one. As always, these pods are made in service of you, and remember that I truly appreciate you and all that you're doing. And if nothing else, this is your space, your community that's here supporting you. And lastly, if this message is something that you know can help uh, your fellow coaches and healers, do share this with them. As always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. Of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.